And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment.
I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up. All the way up. All the way up. I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up.
Look at that. That is spectacular. That's amazing.
I need the energy all the way up.
Oh, goodness. Wow. No, he didn't. Gentlemen, that's gorgeous.
It's time for the NBA. Live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Michael Porter Jr. fell to 14th in the 2018 draft. Some team doctors worried that his back injury was so bad he might never play again. A few years later, he's not only playing, Coach Mike Malone said, I think he has a chance to be an all-league talent.
Well, he's got the right coach, and he is a terrific young talent. That's a pretty good match. David, thank you. Now the starting group for the Denver Nuggets. The guards are out there for him, Murray and Barton. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. And it's Porter in at the three, the small forward. And for Boston, outside the wings are Brown and Tatum. Bob Williams is out there with Horford, and it's Schroeder in at the point guard position. And Greg, when it comes to load management, why do we see more of it now than when you play?
Well, for me, the science of sport has evolved, and it's not just the athlete. It's the technology and the science that goes into making a better athlete. That's why you're seeing load management far more acceptable to the masses now, understanding that this is about the long game.
And so the Denver Nuggets get the first points in the ballgame. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Right side Tatum. Schroeder against Murray. Just 5 to shoot. It's Schroeder with the drive. He gets that one.
Nice dribble move that time by Schroeder. He's got a little bit of playground in his game. Most guys do that.
Jokic sets the screen for Barton. Lets it go with the three. And again, Denver with the triple.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Brown. Right now, he averages nearly 23 points a game, a relentless offensive force. On the wing, Brown. Outside, Horford. From downtown, and there's Schroeder. That's good. The assist by Horford. Schroeder's got 5 points so far.
From beyond the arc, Schroeder can be so effective. Defenses need to watch him out there. You can't sleep on him at the three-point line.
Jokic passes to Porter. And the rejection by Tatum. Barton against Brown. Pass to Tatum. The 11-footer and another basket for Boston.
Boy, Brown not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
And you think back to that 2017 draft, scouts trying to poke holes in Tatum's game, but really, he just needed a little time to develop his skills and get stronger.
A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Now, here's Porter. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. 6 to shoot. Kicks it out to Gordon. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Launches a three, and Michael Porter good for three. And without naming names, it feels like Tatum, is starting to dominate other all-stars at his position.
And now his game is so complete. Regularly over 40% from three. He can drive it, post you up. The only success defenders have is when they guess right.
Horford sets a screen for Schroeder. Outside Williams. Here's Horford. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Horford grabs the ball and immediately gets into a shot. You got to prepare with your feet and then be ready with your hand.
Back to Murray. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Out to the right wing. A 3-ball. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. He has 6.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Williams. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Schroeder finds Tatum. Brown against Barton. On deep. And it's Brown missing. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Denver Nuggets. Pass to Barton. Jokic with his screen on Brown. Shoots. And there's another one for the Nuggets.
Now you got to remember, Barton isn't just a scorer. This guy is also superb at finding open teammates.
Passes to Tatum. And Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Schroeder outside. It's Williams, high post. He's against Jokic. Horford kicks it over to Schroeder. On the clock. Driving in. Murray with the defensive effort.
Boy, the determination on defense is pretty impressive from Murray. Really doing his best to pester the shooters.
Jokic with his screen on Schroeder. Jokic inside. He's guarded by Schroeder, and it's Jokic missing. Celtics trail by 4. Now the pass to Schroeder. Right side Horford. Brown outside. He takes it in. The shot's good on the assist by Horford.
I think that's where Brown is at his best, guys. He's a muscular athlete who loves finishing strong through contact.
Pass to Jokic. The offensive rebound. And Jokic slams it in.
Jokic never lacking in terms of getting his body involved, throwing his body around, using that bulk and power to grab rebound.
Boston.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston. Clark, so unique to have a 7-footer like Jokic who makes everyone around him better.
He is so much fun to watch, and he does make everybody better because he plays the game simply and effectively. He once said, a point makes you happy, but an assist makes you and your teammate happy. How about that? Jokic could probably average double-digit assists anytime he wants to. And I think it might happen before his career is done.
Here's Smart after the Nuggets pick up 2. Pass to Parker. 3-pointer. He can't get it to go. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Here's Jokic. Again, the Nuggets score.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Augustine passes to Tatum. Boston again missing. The Nuggets leading by 6. The kick out to Porter. Beyond the arc. Another 3 for Denver.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Really makes them a hard team to guard because they space you out so well.
Now here's Tatum. A dependable source of points for his team, averages just under 24 points a game.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
Jokic with his screen on Tatum. Murray finds Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now here is Augustine. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Tatum wide open. He fires one. And it's good in the assist by Parker.
You know, a focal point for Tatum early on, increase the consistency from deep. And he's done that with a lot of lab work.
Murray, the pass to Porter. From past the arc. That one, no good. And the Celtics going the other way now. Smart pitch to Tatum. A three. And it's Jokic with the rebound. The Nuggets leading by 8. Jokic with the screen on Augustine. Murray, the pass to Jokic. And Jokic slings it in.
Well, I so enjoy watching Jokic play. I mean, really enjoying him tonight, scoring a bunch of points, and his offensive game is just a beautiful thing to behold.
Austin with the ball. The Nuggets getting the bucket. To the middle, here's Parker, and the dunk by Parker.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Austin making a switch here. Hernan Gomez is checked in. So it's Denver now. They're leading by 8. Morris into the lane. You know, Clark, there's a patience to Morris's game that gives this team confidence.
And I like it too, Kevin. He makes really excellent reads and never seems to be in a hurry or playing outside of himself. And he can orchestrate with the best of them.
The Celtics have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Morris against Augustine. Kicks it to Smart. Parker sets the screen for Smart. Augustine from outside. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. There's a minute 34 left in the first quarter. Morris against Augustine. Morris passes to Claxton. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
And hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Now here's Parker. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. That one dropped for his second bucket. Marking 2 for 4.
Excellent control from Parker that time. So good at taking the contact and then adjusting his shot in the process.
Morris into the lane. Claxton no good.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lane.
Williams finds Hernan Gomez. It's stolen. Claxton the pass to Morris. To the inside. Here's Dozier. Guarded by Smart. And Parker with the block.
Absurd bounce ability displayed by Parker. I mean, he uses it so well on defense. It's not just the leaping ability, but the timing as well. Great pass that time by DJ Augustine.
And there's a whistle that goes on Hernan Gomez. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, quick foul to pick up right away here in the first quarter.
There's 14 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Augustine against Morris. From deep three-point range. No good on that one. Jokic firing on all cylinders for Denver. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. And we'll be back with you shortly.
All right, look who's coming on onto the court.
And the 2021 League MVP, Nikola Jokic, discussed what brought him to this point.
It has to work, you know, every day, twice a day. Just go out there on the court and do whatever you need to do to get better, you know. And that's what I did.
He did indeed. Those long hours, Greg, in the gym are something the fans don't always recognize.
And even for a player like the Joker, who seems like a savant with the ball, it all comes back to the work.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, they're doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Denver, they've got Morris, and it's Dozier in at the small forward position. Here's Najee after the made shot from Dennis Schroeder. A nice shot by Dozier. Dozier's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Boy, from the looks of it, it appears the defense is fine with him taking that shot, but he makes them pay when they do.
Pass to Brown. Williams sets a screen for Brown. Just 5 on the clock. And Brown throws it down hard.
Hey, guys, if you let Brown get close to the basket, you face the consequences. Just a tremendous athlete with unreal dunking ability.
Here's Dozier, currently averaging almost 6 points a game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Juan Hernangomez. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Brown outside. A crossover. The shot, no good. And the Nuggets going the other way. When this game is done, they'll be off to take on the Raptors. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Celtics trail by 5. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics made the Eastern Conference Finals 3 times over 4 seasons, but last season, injuries and COVID protocols knocked them down a peg. Ownership and management are patiently staying the course. With their young star talent, this team still has room to improve from within. Guys, back to you.
Other upside in a lot of people's view remains. David, thanks.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
And there's the pass to Dozier. And again, Denver, no good.
That's a look you cannot pass on. It's also one you shouldn't miss. You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Now, here's Schroeder. He has 7. Here's Brown. And another basket for Boston.
I like the confidence and the assurance that Brown is taking these shots with. I mean, his mid-range game is actually on point.
Gordon deciding where to go with it. He kicks it to Porter. To the wing right side. Jokic passes to Porter. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. The Celtics have gotten all but 1 of their 7 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pretty impressive. Here's Brown. It's hauled in by Gordon. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. They trail by 1. Gordon with a screen on Horford. Murray kicks to Porter. And so many teams looking to space the floor. Greg, how many non-shooters can you play and still have a good offense?
Well, I think most teams go 4 out, meaning you got to have at least 4 guys that are a threat on the perimeter, keeping a vertical spacer at that dunker spot. But if your dunker can also shoot, man, that puts even more pressure on the defense.
And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And already his 3rd foul. It's got to be time to get him out of there probably until the 3rd quarter.
Nuggets on D. Oh, what a play!
Brown with that amazing athleticism, putting on a show out there with jams like that.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Now here's Porter. He's got 8. Inside. And it's Gordon. That time on the assist by Porter. Porter's got 3 assists tonight.
It's never easy in the NBA, folks. I mean, great job by Gordon to just dismiss the contact and still score.
Tatum lays it up off the glass. Tatum's got the lead up to 1 now for the Celtics.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Now here's Jokic. Off with the layup. Schroeder with the ball. He's got 7. And the foul on Will Barton. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Williams is checked in for Boston. And a switcher also for Denver. Najee's checked in. On the wing, Williams. Pass to Schroeder. 6 on the shot clock. Horford sets a screen for Schroeder. Boston, no good that time either. Nuggets trail. You know, Greg, it is amazing the total effect Jokic has on the game.
And he's usually top 5 in triple-doubles now. He's really worked on his defense. And the scary part is he's still only in his mid-20s.
Now Schroeder following the three-point attempt by Jamal Murray. Porter against Tatum. Brown wide open. He fires. Boston again missing. The Nuggets have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. To the paint. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
So good to see Murray, not just as a scorer, but thriving as a passer, too.
Schroeder passes to Tatum. Takes the 3. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
Pass to Brown. Williams, a screen on Barton. Now here's Brown. He's tightly guarded. In the corner, Horford with it. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Denver with the rebound. They've held a 12-point lead early. Passes it to Murray. Here's Najee. Kicks to Porter. 3-pointer. And again, Denver with the triple.
Well, the mechanics of Porter Jr.'s shot are just so efficient. Almost automatic. Gets the ball and puts it right up into the shooting pocket.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 10. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's his first foul. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. One of the stories here, Jokic getting it done today.
And he has absolutely worn them out in the paint. They need to come up with a plan to limit his touches in the interior.
And a new group in for the Celtics. Walker's checked in for Horford. Hernan Gomez comes in for Tatum. Smart's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Now, here is Hernan Gomez. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Puts it up. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Now, you can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Augustine against Morris. Looking to end the run, and it's blocked. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Williams passes to Parker. It's hauled in by Claxton. The Nuggets leading by 6. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
Takes a three. Another three for Denver.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Boston's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Back to Augustine. Parker sets the screen for Augustine. Shot clock at 6. And the dunk by Parker.
Augustine has run the pick and roll countless times. I mean, he's very comfortable threading the needle in these sets.
The pass to Najee. Down low, Williams with the steal. And now Parker pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball, giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover. .107 left in the first half of the game. Here's Morris. Pass to Najee. From the arc. Rebound, Boston. Smart, wide open, he fires. Off target with his three. The Nuggets lead by 7. Morris outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one is stuffed right through. Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
And so it's Augustine who will bring it up for Boston. Parker outside. Now, here is Hernan Gomez. He's covered closely.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
3 seconds left. That shot misses.
You know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
And
51.
Thanks a lot, guys, with Mike.
okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Hello, folks. Glad to have you with us. The Joker is in the building. So far, Nikola Jokic has been all business.
You're right, Ernie. Look at the numbers. His impressive point contribution speaks for itself. He's put the team on his back on the offensive end, of course. And he's saying, hey, follow me.
All right, and now let's get to this first half and talk about the players who are leading their respective teams.
I mean, who doesn't love a five-star matchup like this? Both players showing their competitive nature, igniting their teammates' fire with these performances. Expect this level of play to continue in the second half.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
Outside, the wings are Brown and Tatum. Horford is out there with Rob Williams. And it's Schroeder in at the point guard. That's in the game for the Celtics.
Jason Tatum has so many different ways he can score, showing us a little solo spurt ability right there.
And here's Jokic. 15 points in the game. Shot by Gordon, wide open. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists now in this one. Murray against Schroeder. Horford with a screen on Murray. To the middle. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Gordon. Porter with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Porter kicks to Jokic. Jokic with a screen on Schroeder. Murray finds Jokic. And a wide open look for Porter. Another three for Denver.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And there's the bucket from Tatum.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long as he keeps knocking them down, they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason to let it run dry. Keep firing at it.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches. And you watch Porter. Unbelievable potential. He makes some plays that just leaves you shaking your head.
And finished off by Williams.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Murray, the pass to Gordon. Back to Murray from deep. Another three for Denver. And the team has talked, Greg, about having high hopes for Porter. What does he need to do, though, to reach that next level?
And frankly, more maturity is going to lead to greater consistency. He missed his only season in college, missed his first season in the NBA, and this guy's still making up for lost time.
Now here's Murray after Jaylen Brown's miss. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his third assist on the night.
You know, you never know what Jokic is going to do because he's so unpredictable when he's working in the screen and roll.
Now here's Schroeder. 7 points in the game. Horford, no luck. Here's Denver now. They're on a 14-5 run here. Murray kicks to Jokic. Misses off the left iron.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
Schroeder passes to Horford. Fires the three. And it's Denver with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Outside, Porter. Jokic sets the screen for Porter. Lock at 6. And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Porter. Jokic has got 20.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Now here's Brown. 12 points for him. Good on the triple.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Here's Jokic. 15-point game. Back to Murray. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 in the game.
Boy, the contact not affecting Murray one bit. This guy is a really naturally strong player.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic is arguably the greatest passing center of all time. I say arguably because Wilt is in the conversation. But Jokic sees the game a frame ahead. Nikola said, I just look where defenders are standing, listen to what they're talking about, and their play calls. For me, it's a normal thing. I just wonder what they're doing, and I do the opposite. Kevin, it's simple, actually. I'm going to do the opposite now and stop talking.
No. You keep talking. We'll keep listening. And David, thank you very much. Williams, he's checked in for Boston. Smart comes in for Dennis Schroeder. Smart kicks to Tatum. The tray. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
Astonaghi. Smart against Morris. Passes it to Jokic. Out to Morris for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
3.
Jokic has got his 8th assist in the game. Here's Smart. Oh, Tatum in position.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
The Nuggets leading by 15. Morris looking over the floor. Inside, Haji knocked loose, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Smart. Austin making some changes. Parker's checked in for Horford. Hernan Gomez comes in for Jason Tatum. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Jaylen Brown. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Denver.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Here's Smart. The kick out to Williams. Augustine against Morris. Augustine, no luck. The Nuggets shooting indicative of smooth offensive play, up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor. Back to Morris, and out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile one block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Smart passes to Williams. Now, here is Hernan Gomez. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Morris outside. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And the passer floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop to loop all day. on the highlight reel.
All right, look who's coming on onto the court. Come on and get loud. Here.
And the Celtics making a change here. Brown's checked in. Denver leading by 17. Morris inside, working on Williams. Lays it up and banks it in.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, Pop Man is going for the jugular.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
Dozier can't get it to go. And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Here's Smart. It's deflected. The kick out to Williams. And he makes good on his first shot of the game.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Morris passes to Claxton. 1:44 left in the third. There's the pick. The 10-footer. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Celtics trail by 17. Now Smart. Williams has a screen for Brown. There's the drive. It's rebounded by Najee. To the right side. Here's Dozier. Puts it in off the nasty crossover. Dozier's got 5 now.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Williams finds Hernan Gomez. Misses the 3. Denver leading by 19. Morris outside. The pass to Claxton. There's the triple. Rebounded by Smart. Boston's got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. Parker outside. Brown outside. Shoots the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Brown's got 8 points in the quarter.
And that's his second triple of the half. None for him going into the break.
Back to Morris. It could go. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Denver Nuggets in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So out there for the Nuggets right now, we've got Monte Morris, and it's Claxton in at the center, filling out the middle.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
In the corner, it's Morris. Pass to Claxton. And again, it's Denver.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Celtics trail by 20. The drive by Schroeder.
And for Dennis Schroeder, playing in the NBA was a promise fulfilled to his dearly departed father.
Greg, how about this? As a young man, he swore to his dad that he'd make it. And after his dad's passing, Dennis discovered a note from his dad encouraging him to continue to follow his dream.
And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets.
And free agency unkind to Dennis Schroeder over the summer. Bet on himself to get a bigger deal in the offseason,
And cap space drying up quickly, and he just lacked suitors. He eventually catches on with this team, but this wasn't the ideal scenario.
Schroeder passes to Smart. Outside Tatum. The three. Good for his 9th make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
Barton outside for the three. No good there. Now Boston takes it the other way. Outside Tatum. Williams finds Schroeder. Off target from outside.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Barton drives in. There's Porter with the three. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Smart. And here's Schroeder. Outside, Horford. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 3 assists now in this one.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to catch what Mike Malone said to his team. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Horford against Gordon. Horford with a screen on Barton. Smart passes to Horford. Barton with some nice D.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Here's Jokic, and again it's Denver.
That's exactly what you want the offense to produce, a high percentage look for Jokic.
Schroeder against Murray. And Greg, you were a hard-nosed defender. Would you be frustrated by what they're calling a foul today?
You know, I would based on how I played, but if you grew up in this era, this is just the way the game is, and you have to adapt and adjust, and that's what you're seeing with the players. Guys can defend it every bit as good as they ever have. In fact, I would argue they're better defensively today because they're not allowed to grab and hold. So the league is focused on offense. The fans seem to love it, but at the end of the day, you still got to get after it defensively.
Williams kicks it over to Schroeder. Williams has a screen for Schroeder. Back to Williams. And Williams throws it down.
And, you know, we all know Schroeder can score now, but they're a nice assist to his wide-open teammate.
Outside Porter from deep. Rebound Boston. Schroeder with the ball. Floats one. Rebound by Murray. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Nuggets. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Drops in the tray.
And until he cools off, I'd keep the ball in his hand.
Outside Tatum. Horford with a screen on Porter. Here's Tatum. From down in the low post, it goes. Tatum's got 8 here in the quarter.
Just a positive force right now for these guys, and though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Offensive rebound. Here's Porter. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Schroeder passes to Tatum. Barton against Smart. Bounce pass Schroeder. Tatum against Porter. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And Murray, here we go.
And you know finishes like this get Murray pumped up. He's a big-time dunker off the drive now. He'll sneak punch you if you're not careful.
Schroeder outside. And now that we've gotten a taste of it, Greg, what do you think of the play-in tournament?
I love it. I mean, it definitely has some pros and cons, and you want to keep as many teams as possible engaged down the stretch, but it's a long season, and for some teams, it just got a little bit longer.
Martin surveying the floor. Corner outside. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Back to Schroeder. He kicks to Tatum. Picked by Horford. Tatum with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Clark, we know injury prevention is a huge aspect for teams, and it seems like training staffs hold a lot more weight than they did in the past.
I think you're exactly right, Kevin. No doubt about it, and for good reason. I mean, the medical staffs include doctors and trainers, physiotherapists, and the like, and they really have enhanced what goes into preparing players for their seasons throughout their careers, and it's become more precise, it's better, yet there are still going to be injuries, but the treatment and care players get now, I think, is platinum level across the board. Got to give credit to Tatum. I mean, adding strength over time, learning how to score through contact on the drive, all positive signs.
Right wing. Jokic draws the double. Martin dishes to Gordon. Trains the three-pointer.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Boston's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Tatum kicks it over to Schroeder. Back to Tatum. Here he goes. And then jammed down as he goes right over Jokic.
An athletic forward who dunks it with style. He's showing off his dunking ability right there.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Gordon the pass to Porter from outside the arc. The rebound by the Celtics. Schroeder outside. Brown outside. There's the three. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Outside Porter. 1:44 left to play in the final quarter. Murray, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And here's Schroeder. No good. Nice D from Porter. The Nuggets leading by 22.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Nuggets.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And the effort here tonight, adding to the W column for the season, and go down as their 48th win.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
When it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jokic.
What more can you really ask of a guy? I mean, when you come out and get a triple-double, making contributions all over the place.
Again, the miss by the Celtics. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Morris against Augustine. Passes it to Claxton. Over Augustine. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. Here's Brown. And it's Parker in the corner. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Denver taking care of business in this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Will. Big blowout tonight. Doesn't mean anything extra to win by that much.
Not to me. We just got to come in and get wins. Instead of worrying about blowing teams out, we just got to worry about playing Nuggets basketball, and the rest will take care of itself.
Whether you win by 20 or 1, it's still a dub, I guess. Thanks very much. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our